Jusant, a French nautical term for a receding tide. And that's basically all you know, or you could say the idea you get about the game. Excuse my French, I've always been pronouncing it as Jusant and not the correct pronunciation which I just learned today called Jusant. Uh my bad. But yeah, that's basically all you know about the game. A French nautical term for a receding tide. Um, and the rest is like up to you. I got interested in this game the moment I saw it during summer, during the summer game festivities which are happening this year. With just its art style and the vibe it was showing, I have been interested to pick up a game like this in years. I haven't really, I always like seeing a lot of games like this, but not a lot caught my eye like Josan did, mostly because with the way it just presented itself. Um, and the moment I did, with just like the first few minutes of the game, I felt the inner child in me come out as if I've discovered something I've lost in years. I felt refreshed. It's hard to put into words, but I felt that type of excitement you used to get back in the day when coming around a game was hard. Like during those moments where you didn't have any access to video games and someone just gave you like, here's a gaming console or here's a phone, and here's a game you could play, a game you had no idea about, and you're just given like, oh, you're interested in just playing a game. And that's just how I feel with playing Jazan. And you finally got a chance to play something and that you didn't know about. But you just get excited to playing a game and nothing else matters, you can say. Nothing else, like the world around you just like disappears. And it got me wanting to get excited to just move around while playing the game. Wanted to see why I'm climbing this mountain. Like I just wanted to discover the reasons as to why I was like playing the game, why I was moving around, why you know why it was doing this, why it was doing that. I had I had that sort of curiosity. I just wanted to like learn more about the game, and it's crazy as well. This type of game, or you say this type of genre, it's never been my sort of game preference, you could say, since I don't know when. I'm a type of person who enjoys fighting games, basically. Games with a lot of violence in them. Those are my type of games, even sports games as well. But most of the time, it's always like I can slash games, shooting games. Those are my type of games. And in this game, there are no fights or anything like that. No sort of anything involving leveling up, anything at all. It's funny. It's purely just about climbing a mountain throughout. And that's like about it. I could just give you like, you could just end the video right here. Like it's just about climbing a mountain. You see mountain climbers how they climb the mountain. That's basically what Josan is about. You're given tools basically, just the rope, I guess, and yeah, and the rest of the thing you just have to do is just the climbing part. That's your job in this game. You just have to climb, which keeps on getting interesting and different the more high up the mountain you get. And like factors in, the weather, just the mood and the feeling, like from the bottom where you are to like when you start getting at the higher parts of the mountains, and also how just basically it puts in interesting ways for you to like reach higher. There's like a lot of mechanics to the gameplay which you just have to learn. Also the mountain itself as well, it's got parts of it for you to help you like get higher up the mountain, and the story is all read through. I think the game makes you the main character of the game. Uh, the main character you see in the game, that's just basically an avatar, in my opinion. which could be wondering, like, how do you even like make a review for a game to someone who is new to this type of game? You get it. It's like really hard because I'm also new to this. I've never played a game like this where it's just like silence. I mean, it's not like silent. There's just no people talking, no one to explain the story to you. You just have to. It's reading, yeah. There's reading, you could say, but that requires you to, go out there yourself and look for story clues for you to read for yourself. The only other thing which I could tell, like, tells you the story as well, it's the game environment. Why I say this is it's because even this you could miss it if you just don't stand around and just like observe what's like happening around you. You could see through just like visual cues and just sound cues, like, there used to be a story that was happening on this mount. I don't know if you can say on this mountain or in this mountain, but yeah, there used to be stories which are happening, people's stories, things are happening around this mountain. You would just like see it yourself, and that could also teach you a thing or two about the game you're playing. And the more you play, the more you notice just how alone you are in this game and how there's like no one around you. And trust me, by the time you start getting closer to the end of the game, everything that will be happening, from the gameplay to the cutscenes to the music, will be moving you. And if it's the music, wow, I don't even know, the composers of this game, you could say, I don't know how they made it, but they made the music to it just fits. It just fits with like how you're playing the game. Because there's like moments where you're like playing the game and it's just like it feels like it's been going on for a while, or you can say like you're feeling like you're reaching somewhere closer to the end, and then like the music just like kicks in and it gives you that like huge energy that you're starting like to lose up with. You just start feeling excited for no reason, like I'm about to accomplish something here. I'm about to reach a certain height which is unique, and I think I've never experienced in a game before where it uses like music to help the player just get there to like the objective. And I reached at the end of the game, and I just didn't want it to end. I wanted to continue climbing. I to be honest, I just didn't want the game to end. Although I knew, like, okay, this was like the end, I just didn't want it to end. I wanted to continue climbing, but the game, it just had to end. And I tell you, though for me, kind of sad, not even kind of sad, it was devastating to me. Again, the ending was as well just as satisfying, but it just still left me craving for more. Like, please, I don't know, make another mountain. Like, this mountain I finished climbing, please add another DLC mountain or something like that. And that's like the sad part about Jusant, you could say. I don't know if there will ever be a sequel. It's just something that I think it'll be like a once in a lifetime experience, and that's just like about it. It's over, and that's just thinking about that. It just makes me sad. I wish this was like the type of game I could experience in a sort of like sequel or something like that. But sadly, this is like those type of games where you just like you experience once in your lifetime, and that's like about it. But to be honest, I really enjoyed the game, like throughout from like the beginning to the end. I would recommend you to play Jusant. Like, it doesn't require any sort of skills gaming. I don't know if you can even say a certain type of gaming knowledge is required, but if you have ever looked for something simple to play, something calming, something relaxing, something with a bit of challenge in it, but delivers in like all aspects, from the gameplay, music, to the visuals as well, I would recommend you to just check out Jusant, because wow, man, this game, it has done things to me. And I mean that in like the most praising way possible. So big ups to the people who made Jusant. Thanks to them for the experience this game has given me. But that's what I can say. This is going to be a memorable game for me for a long time. I for sure know that, and that's just how much of an impact it has left on me. But that's basically it for this review. I wanted to do a God of War review, but I got caught up late to sign that I didn't have enough time to write the script. So, and I had a lot of thoughts which were like coming in just for Jusant. I think it was only right for me to like make a Jusant review rather than a God of War review. Though God of War, I promise this time around it's going to be next. You know, it's in line. But thank you very much for tuning in. If you wanna watch more reviews of more videos of me reviewing games, there's one I just did for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really enjoyed making that one as well. So please check it out, or you could just subscribe and keep up with my other videos as well. Leave a like as well if you have enjoyed this video, and also leave a comment as well. I want to hear your thoughts on the game, if you'd like to play it, if you've never heard of it, or just anything. But thank you very much for watching. This has been Xaij. See you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.